Think of me, think of me.
Welcome back to the program. If it worked for Bikini Boy, perhaps it will work for me. Talk to me, Simon. Talk to me. I've never seen Natalie actually try to pull the clothing off and Libby try to put the clothing back on. Role reversal. All right. It'll be hard to believe, seeing me in this bikini top, that I get dumped a lot. I do. I get rejected. I actually got rejected via Craigslist not too long ago, and via a Kelly Clarkson video. I got dumped. So I've got my share of Dear John letters. So I'm not the only one. Even the steamy Channing Tatum gets dumped. He stars in the brand new film Dear John, which opens this Friday, all about a love kept alive across the miles via letters and the heartbreak that comes when you get the dreaded breakup letter. We got the Colorado exclusive and sat down with Channing, and turns out even Mr. Abs has felt the sting of rejection.
2 weeks together. That's...
You kind of, I mean, sort of, in a way, get dumped in this movie. Have you been dumped in real life?
Oh, yeah, of course,
Come
of course. I remember in 5th grade, I got dumped out of a school bus window. Not by the actual girl, even, by her friend. Her friend, I think I was in 5th grade, and she's like, oh, yeah, so-and-so, you know, doesn't want to be with you anymore or whatever. Doesn't want to be your girlfriend anymore. I was like,
And out the window you went.
yeah, essentially.
Wow.
Like,
Love hurts.
Yeah, I think I got off of the bus stop, and she yelled it out the window to me as the bus was pulling away. Oh, you scared me.
No, heartbreak at the bus stop. Hey, tomorrow right here on The Dish, more with Channing on the power of love. Plus, we're giving you a shot at winning a brand new Sony reader so you can use the latest technology to dump your boyfriend. All you got to do is log on to our website, kdvr.com/everyday, register to win that free Sony reader in honor of Dear John. Seems like every time I head out to L.A., I get the Dear John story with the gang at TMZ. They're not in, they're busy, they're hiding under the desks. But maybe if I go out there in my mankini top, they'll finally talk to me. Dax, be honest, you're a little turned on by this, aren't you?
Your mankini top?
You can't see this? Really? No. Oh, jeez, of all the days. Yeah, I'm sporting a bikini.
Absolutely not. That makes us lock the doors even more. That's just scary.
You're wise to do it. All right, look, here's the deal. Let's get straight to it. You guys have been all over the Conrad Murray, Michael Jackson's doctor. Is he going to turn himself in or not?
It was supposed to all go down today. They have kind of pushed it off. It looks like it may happen tomorrow. We're hearing that the DA will file the charges, the involuntary manslaughter charges against him as early as tomorrow, and that they're going to push, if he does turn himself in, they're going to push for a $25,000 bond on his part. So we're going to kind of watch this whole story. We're following it. We've got, obviously people at the lawyer's office, and we know that there was quite a big crowd of paparazzi gathering outside of his baby's mother's house out there in Santa Monica. So we're just kind of watching all angles. If anything new breaks, obviously we'll put it up on TMZ right away.
Yeah, please do that. And very briefly, one of my buddies there in Chicago, Dean Richards, had an interview with Mel Gibson, and Mel dropped the a-hole word on live TV, didn't he?
Yeah, you're really seeing his true colors, I think. They were doing this interview, going back and forth. It was all about his new movie. And then the reporter starts talking about the whole DUI arrest and everything that he said that night. And Mel was not happy at all. You could see it in his face that he did not want to talk about that. And then the second the interview ends, Mel thinks he's off camera and calls him an a-hole. And you see the reporter's eyes kind of look at Mel, go, we were still on live air, senor. And so I think people realize that it's not always an act with Mel Gibson.
No. Pot calling the kettle. By the way, when you call me that, you mean it lovingly, don't you, Dax?
I do, a-hole.
Thank you, my good friend, Dax, Castle Rock boy. Take it easy. TMZ.com, my favorite website. All right, I'm sure you've noticed by now that I'm wearing pink. And why not? Pink is my signature color, along with Elle Woods. And oh my God, you guys. You'll never guess who we got in studio direct from the Broadway musical. It is Legally Blonde actress Becky Gulsvig. Great to see you, my dear.
Thank you.
Was I good enough to get in the show?
You're so good.
Yeah? As an understudy, maybe?
Maybe.
You were phenomenal.
Thank you.
I had so much fun in this show. People know the movie Legally Blonde. They may or may not know it was made into a Broadway show. Is it as fun to do as it is to watch?
It is. It's harder to do than to watch, especially 8 times a week and traveling. But It's a lot of fun.
You've been with the show really from the beginning, even since it was in readings. Are you worried? I'd heard initially, oh, you know, they shouldn't have done it, and it kind of got downplayed a little. But I was amazingly surprised at how much fun this show is. Is it still fun for you?
It is, and it constantly surprises me. You know, for a while there, I was doing the show and thought I knew it, and then, you know, you have the next day come and you realize something totally new, and then you take that and run for a while, and then you find something new again. And the joy of it, too, is seeing the audience, because the audience has so much fun. And people come, and they love Elle Woods, and they wear their pink, and it is a festive night at the theater.
Yeah. Do you ever get the whole, like, you were kind of like Reese, or you weren't like Reese, or you're better than Reese?
I hear that I'm like her, and I'll take it.
Yeah.
I don't mind at all.
You were so good, honey. You were great. Do you want to really quick do the bend? Oh, you're mic'd up there. Can you do the seated bend and snap?
I'll do the seated bend and snap, so I don't wreck your expensive equipment.
Yeah, right. Expensive equipment. Here's the deal. You're in town until Valentine's Day, aren't you?
We are.
Tickets are available?
Tickets are available. We're at the Buell.
Well, break a leg.
Thank
break
you.
a leg. I honestly had such a good time last night.
I'm glad.
You're a delight.
Thank you very
So
much.
do yourself a favor. Here's the deal. It's playing at the Buell Theater, DCPA, runs through Valentine's Day. Some of the tickets are only $20, and I'm telling you, you will love the show. Oh, my God, you guys.
We're almost as good as him.
Yeah, right. Did you see my bikini top earlier? Break a leg tonight, honey.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad I got to meet her. She was so good at the show. Now, of course, pink and Valentine's Day go hand in hand, and as you know, we're about to announce the winners of our Valentine's Day contest. The winner gets an all-expense-paid trip to L.A. for the red carpet premiere of the movie Valentine's Day. We got a ton of entries, but now I'd like to read a few excerpts from the over 300 entries that we got. Could we cue the cheesy Valentine's Day music? Do we have any music to go along with the cheesy? Apparently we don't. I guess I'll just read then. Fraser's now whistling. Thank you. Yes. Sandra writes,
I'll be home for Christmas.
I'll be home for Christmas. Wrong song, Fraser. Sandra writes, my ex bought me a car buffer for Valentine's Day. Twyla writes, I got a bouquet of flowers delivered at work. Thinking they were from my husband, I read the card aloud. It said, let's have a three-way. Sheila says, I was sharing a romantic hot tub with my husband in Keystone when I accidentally hit the emergency button and the whole thing drained, leaving us naked and freezing. And Daryl writes, our car broke down on Valentine's night. We had it towed to get fixed. In the process, my girlfriend began hitting on the tow truck driver and left me for him in the morning. That's love, my friends. Suddenly, I don't feel so bad. Over 300 entries. We'll announce the winner of the most humiliating Valentine's Day tomorrow, right here on the show. Stick around. We'll be right back after some sexual healing.